What good deeds have you done for your community? I believe this is a question that we should ask ourselves oftentimes as not just human beings but members of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore community. I understand as students that times are low and morality is a bit skewed because of how long we've been in quarantine. However, I want you to understand that I've been there myself too. I in high school, however, I still found a way around that to give back to my community. I was a part of the Honor Society and we did multiple nonprofit things such as Pains for Patients and we wrapped gifts and presents for kids, a part of underfunded communities. I also used to do some voluntarily work on the Alzheimer's Association. Those marches, every year I used to participate and sign up for them. I didn't always march myself, but I did used to help with the stands in the different committees. I believe community service is such an important thing in our community, and it isn't something that's promoted enough in college or just overall. Many people look at community service on the surface level, but it's time to look at community service on a deeper level. Many people are not informed the importance that community service has. Did you know that there's a 25% more chance, according to the Corporations of National and Community Service, that people who do voluntarily work are oftentimes hired? Many people don't know those facts, but there's many things that we aren't informed as a community about the benefits and the helpfulness of community service. I believe one thing that's important to be informed in community service, and one main reason why we should all strive to do and participate in it more, is because when you do these community service activities, you never know who you're meeting. Now, I'm not just talking about important people such as CEOs or professors of different universities or even just people who can give you internships. I'm also talking about lifelong friends that you can meet in these events. Now, that might sound a little bit corny at first, but think of it on the long term. Some of the best people that you can meet are going to be from small events. This is the time to go out and be more active. You can meet a lot of important people who can give you access to jobs, internships, or just people who can give you valuable information in these community service events. You might, and on the flip side, you might even meet a very good friend, someone who shares those passions with you. I feel like that's a very underrated part of community service. You can meet tons of new people there, and people tend to take that for granted. It's important that we go out there, especially at this time, and go get and have a go-getter attitude. We meet new people. We need to invite ourselves to new opportunities. Secondly, something that everyone should be informed about regarding community service. Yes, you're doing it for your community. Us as students, when we participate in these community service events, we're benefiting our community, and I feel like that's something that people take for granted. A strong community isn't just formed by leaders, it's formed by people in said community who are willing to take action and willing to make a change. A good community can bring a person a very long time in a very long way. Your community can help shift and make who you are. Everyone wants to be a part of a strong campus community because we want the spirits in our university to be high and positive. Optimism. We want a community where everyone feels invited and where everyone sees everyone working hard for a certain goal. And these community service events usually have a specific goal in hand. Everyone's spirits can be raised when we're all working to attain a similar goal. While we're working on our community, it's also important to know that community service can also benefit you deeper as a person. These community service events can help you realize your interest in what really captivates you. Now, I learned when I started doing community service in high school, in my honor society, or when I started doing some volunteer work for Alzheimer's Associates, that I really enjoy working with people. I learned that I'm very good at hands-on activities. I like passing out things. I like seeing people happy, and I do enjoy casual talk. And I've also learned that I'm very flexible with the crowds of people that I can be social with from all ages. These community service events can help you understand your strengths and weaknesses, and they can help you work on them. They can also help you understand your passions and your dislikes. you really never know what you're getting with these events. So whether you're doing something as simple as giving back to your community, handing out food to the homeless, or even doing something simple as garnering underprivileged communities, you'll always find the opportunity to grow and discover the type of person you are. So I believe that us as students in UMES should try to go to these events more. At the end of the day, what kind of person do you want to be remembered as? You want to be remembered as a person who was always there for others and a person who wanted to promote generativity for your campus community. Martin Luther King once said, the question that we're always trying to gain the answers to are, what have you done for others? I want us to reflect on that. What have you done not just for others, but what have you done for your community to help benefit it? Thank you for tuning into my presentation.